Recently, many videos have been popping up on my homepage about how to improve, and they all cover a wide range of topics, ranging from how to improve consistency, aim, and movement. But there is one thing that none of these improvement videos ever cover. They all cover how to specifically improve on one thing, but these topics all stem from one simple idea. That idea being, I made a mistake and I'll fix it for next time. This tip that you're about to learn is the big daddy of all tips, and is the one thing you'll absolutely need if you want to improve or take Valorant seriously. Here, I'll let the 2019 Overwatch MVP Sinatra explain it.
Need tips to get better. If you actually care about getting better, then you should not blame your teammates.
Smoking
Every
it, and
time
then I'm
you die,
flashing,
question yourself, like, why the fuck did I
Okay,
die right
so
there? Was
there
that
it
play
is.
ass cheeks? And also, when you make good plays, like, make a mental
here,
note
loud,
of what is
loud.
working,
You
you
flash?
know?
Yep, the best tip ever is to stop blaming your teammates. It's not their fault, you simply could have just played better, but it goes much deeper than just that. First, I'll go over why this tip is important to follow and how to apply it. You might not notice it, but most of you unconsciously look at all the mistakes your teammates make and judge them, calling them trash, but in reality, you are trash too, if not worse. You just don't notice it since your ego doesn't let you look at yourself negatively. The issue with having this type of mindset is that you're paying attention to your teammates' mistakes instead of your own, meaning you can't identify your own mistakes, leading to you not being able to fix them and improve. I've said it once before and I'll say it again. You are the main character of your life, not your teammates. Your life should be about yourself and not your teammates. So stop trying to judge your teammates and judge yourself so that you can improve. You're never going to rank up or get better if you don't look at what you did wrong, since you'll always think everything you're doing is right, even though it can be filled with mistakes. And to begin with applying the I didn't play well enough mindset, like Sinatra said, whenever you die, you should always ask why you died. How could you have played it differently? Don't look at your teammates and what they did. There is a universe where you could have won that one round you lost if your teammate played the same way, but you just played it differently. You should always think of adapting to your teammates instead of having them adapt to you, since they're out of your control. If you're a low elo player, it may be harder to judge your own gameplay, but I'll create a list of things to look out for. Try to keep yourself a small mental note of what you did just before you died, and don't let your brain embellish your memory of what you just did, because our brains often lie in our memories to make us feel better. For example, oftentimes you're told to live or run away, and in that moment, oftentimes you could have run away, but you hesitated and you lost that timing. Don't say you couldn't have run away, say you could have, but you just didn't. The main things you should look out for when you're trying to analyze why you died should be: was I exposed to too many angles? Did I swing too far out, causing me to be exposed? Was I too aggressive when I should have tried living? Was I too passive, letting the enemies do what they wanted without a fight? Did I have a teammate I could have played off of in a crossfire or trade? Was I in a bad position where I had no value, such as getting no information, holding the same angle as a teammate, or couldn't trade teammates? Could I have jiggled for info instead of fighting? Could I have repositioned? Was my movement terrible? And did I have utility that I could have used instead of swinging somebody? This game is very dynamic, and the number of different plays is infinite. You just need to pick the best play. It's very hard to pick the best decision in the moment though, but that's why you figure out what you should have done after you die or the round ends. You might think it's useless since it's the only for the play that just happened, but that same situation you were put in the past will happen again, and even if it doesn't, it will help improve your decision making for future games where a similar situation might occur. Even if the map is different, the same fundamentals can be applied. Every situation that has happened to me has happened twice at least, and because I have fixed my mistakes the first time that situation happened, I was able to play the second situation much better and win these rounds when they did happen. It may feel overwhelming at first if you try to focus on too many mistakes at once, so each time you die, just focus on one main thing that you will try and fix for next time, and just hammer that down and only move on once you have fixed that mistake. You may feel like you did nothing wrong sometimes, but commit to this mindset and try to figure out what you could have done differently. There are always flaws in your gameplay, and if you can't remember exactly what you did before you died, then record every time you die and look at it after the game. Alright everyone, that's it for me guys. I hope this video helped, and anyways, adios everyone.